Mhm. The river, she is flowing, flowing and growing. The river, she is flowing down to the sea. Mother, carry me, your child I will always be. Father, carry me down to the sea, down to the sea. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey. The river, she is flowing, flowing and growing. The river, she is flowing down to the sea. Mother, carry me, your child I will always be. Father, carry me down to the sea, down to the sea. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey ya, hey, oh, hey. Welcome, welcome. So I wanted to start by sharing you, I'm standing in front of the fire and I wanted to share a nice, beautiful crackling fire with you. So let's see if I can. Yeah, it's so beautiful and there's nothing like a fire ceremony. So we'll do a fire ceremony together tonight. And so usually when I do these, it's the third Wednesday of the month and they're free. And it's just my way of giving back to the community and creating a community for people that are interested in shamanism and want friends and want peers. And so after it's over, I stop the recording and then I stay on for 10 minutes or so and people share. And oftentimes people will say, "Oh, I live there too." And they connect and beautiful things can happen. So I do invite people at the very end to share. And again, the sharing part will not be recorded. And sometimes when people share, it also ignites something else for somebody else where they may have had the same experience and it can answer their questions or it can give them the guts to share after. So let's start with a little smudge. This is some beautiful Russian sage from my property. And shamanism, one of the areas it originated in was Russia. So I thought that was appropriate. So I'm going to light a little bit and keeping in mind, I'm going to be smudging you and sending it through the ethers. And time and space is an illusion. So even though you're over there and I'm over here, you can still feel the energy of the smudge with the feathers. Okay, so here we go. It's going to get it lit. And what I've noticed with this sage and some other sage where it just doesn't go out very easily. So we'll see how it goes. I like to do the bear chant when I do smudging because bear medicine brings everything into perfect order. So just imagine that you're sitting back and you're receiving and you're allowing yourself to be brought back into perfect order. Your chakras, your meridians, your spine, your organs, your hormones, your digestion, just let everything be brought back into order. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey ya, hey yo. Hey ya, hey yo. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey ya, hey yo. Just letting it all go, letting your day go. Any anxieties, any worries, any fears. Just gonna put this out now. So grateful that you're all here. Yay. So whoever just jumped on with the barking dog, if you could mute yourself, that would be great. Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to do a dry smudge, and that's just with feathers. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to mute that person. Hold on one sec. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, it looks like everyone's muted now. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start. I usually pick an oracle card. And so the card that I picked for tonight is Medicine Man, Medicine Woman. And because shamanism is 50 to 100,000 years old, there's different opinions of how old shamanism has been around. If we have reincarnated several times, then each and every one of you has been a medicine man or a medicine woman. And so tonight I'm going to ask you to call in that medicine man or that medicine woman inside of you. And throughout the whole holiday season, I'd like you to just remember that. So, remembering that anytime you feel kind of off balance, anxiety, rushing, eating too much, whatever it is, to just ask yourself, what would a medicine woman do? Or what would a medicine man do right now? And anytime you have any decisions in your life, or you're doing too much or overwhelmed, and you ask that question, you'll just all of a sudden be this is a Qigong alignment. You'll just feel this alignment like boom. You'll come out of the worry and the fear and the stress and the ego. And all of a sudden, you'll say, what would a medicine person do? I guess they would go outside for a minute and do a little prayer to the sun or to the land and ask for balance, or maybe something else. So as I thought, the sage is going, it's going and going and going. So I'm trying to put it out. If not, I may need to get some water. Um, Tonight is going to be about how to get through the holidays in a beautiful way, how to have the most magical holiday you've ever had, the most magical holiday season. So what happens is during the holiday season, there's a lot of stress. There can be stress just simply about money and buying presents, but there's also a lot of stress because family members come together. Maybe sometimes they don't get along. There can be control issues with how the holidays will be done. Sometimes people experience PTSD of when somebody died around the holiday season, or they just miss someone. And so you can also get caught up in what's called the collective, where you can actually kinesthetically feel what the whole world is feeling. So even if you have a very quiet and peaceful life and everybody around you is scurrying and filled with anxiety and grief over loved ones, pets, and parents and people that have passed, you're still going to feel it. You can't get out of feeling it. Everyone does. And so a lot of people, a lot of my clients will do one session per week. We'll do a half hour per week, and I'll journey to them and clear them out, or we'll get on the phone together or Zoom and do a quick clearing to just keep them balanced during that Thanksgiving, Christmas time. Other people will want to journey or get some information tonight, and that's why I'm having it tonight. Some of you won't be able to, I couldn't reach everybody on the planet, so I wanted to gift you with some tools. So, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do a journey to the spirit of the holidays, to the spirit of your holidays. And so everything has a spirit in shamanism. Every tree, every rock, every branch, everything, the sun, the stars, the moon, sister wind, everything has a spirit. The holiday season has a spirit, and it has a specific spirit for you and a connection for you. So if you journey to the spirit of the holiday season and ask it, how can I have the most magical, beautiful, sacred, relaxed holiday I've ever had? How could I do that? And so the spirit of the holiday will either do some adjusting to you and some healing, maybe releasing some old grief, some old pain or suffering, or maybe it'll give you instructions. Do this every day for 5 minutes. And so I want to invite you to journey. For those of you that have never journeyed before, I'll be doing some light drumming, and you're going to journey to a medicine man or a medicine woman, whatever that looks like to you. There's absolutely no right or wrong. And that's what I love about shamanism. It's direct revelation. So you can do a journey and ask a question, and there's no wrong answer. It's whatever is correct for you, whatever your guides tell you is correct for you to keep you balanced. So not only how can I get through the holidays, which a lot of people say, like, I just have to get through the holidays. How about how can I thrive in the holidays? How can I feel so radiant and healthy and inspired and happy? How can I maintain what I'm eating and my emotions? And so those are the questions that you'll ask this medicine man or medicine woman. Okay. And then when you ask the question, you're just still after that. Just be completely still, because your medicine man or medicine woman, sometimes they talk to you in sentences, but other times it can be flashes. Maybe it'll be something you'll see in your mind, like a picture of you sitting and meditating in front of a fire or taking a walk in the afternoons. So they may show you pictures of something. They may show you some herbs or give you an idea in your head, like, oh, I should get that tea that relaxes everyone. You know, rooibos tea is my favorite for relaxation, and it doesn't make me drowsy, but it just creates this euphoric, lovely feeling. And so your guides know what's best for you, and your inner medicine man or medicine woman already knows that you're coming to journey with them. They just already know. They've already called you in to come together with me, and they already know what's best for you. So it's going to be really beautiful and exciting all at the same time. So I'm going to call in the spirits and start with that. And as I call in the spirits, you can just sit back and relax. And then I'm going to do a little bit of drumming, and I'll explain when I get to the drum part. So right now I'm going to call in the spirits. Creator Great Spirit, God, Goddess, all that is, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Thank you. Thank you for this journey for everyone right here and right now. Thank you for a magnificent outcome for everyone's journey. Thank you, spirits of the east, all of the winged ones. Raven, crow, hawk, eagle, sister wind, brother wind. Thank you for your presence on this journey, on this flight. Get everyone's magic carpet, rocket, wings of a bird, whatever people are going to fly with on their journey. Bring everyone's flight to them. Let it be easy, let it be effortless for them to meet the spirit of the holidays. Spirits of the south, beautiful sun, thank you for shining. Thank you for illuminating our planet. Thank you for being the outer manifestation of God. Thank you for being the master shaman, the one who stays at that perfect temperature so that the planet doesn't freeze or melt. Thank you for growing our crops, warming our bodies, bringing us great, great light every single day. Thank you for your beams and rays. Thank you, Spirit of Fire, the beautiful fire behind me, keeping me warm, bringing this fire ceremony into this beautiful Zoom energy right now, this beautiful video. Thank you, spirits of the West. Thank you, Bear who lies in the West, for creating perfect order in our chakras, our meridians, our spine, our organs, our hormones, our digestion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, spirits of the West, the spirits of the rivers, the creeks, the lakes, the ponds, the vast ocean, for merging with the waters in our bodies and cleansing and purifying the waters in our bodies. Thank you, spirits of the north, the tree spirits, the standing ones, the power of the mountains all around us, the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the stone people, the thunderbirds, all of the earth elements. Thank you for assisting everyone on their journey tonight. And thank you for giving them crystal clear answers. Thank you, Mother Earth, for holding space as we walk your earth each day. We are so grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so there may be some of you that have never journeyed before, so I'll talk a little bit about the drum beat. And for those of you that have, just hang on, we'll get going in a minute. So the reason that we use the drum is because the monotonous beat brings you into a theta state where you are more likely to connect in with your higher self, with the spirit inside of you, and where the ego just dissolves away. And the ego is the one that gets in the way all the time of getting your crystal clear answers, right? So the drum beat sounds like this. That's the drum beat. And then when it's time to come back, this will probably be about a 10-12 minute journey. When it's time to come back, the drum beat will change and it'll sound like this. 7 beats 4 times. And then it'll be a very rapid beat to create urgency for you to come back. For about 30 seconds. Then you'll hear that 7 beats 4 times again. And by the time you hear that, you want to be coming back into full consciousness, okay? So what I'm going to do is just make sure everyone is muted. Hold on one sec. Perfect. Okay. So again, oh, my camera adjusted. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to journey to the spirit of the holidays. And so as the drum beat starts, I'm going to drum for a little bit. As the drum beat starts, I'd like you to imagine that you can fly. Maybe there's a magic carpet waiting outside for you. Maybe there's a big raven or a hawk or an eagle. Maybe your power animal shows up on a rocket. Just let your mind go. This is all imagination. And it's really great training if you want to do anything else in shamanism, is to just practice journeying and knowing that there's no right or wrong answer. You don't have to share with anyone if you don't want to. And so as the drum beat goes, you're going to imagine that you're going to fly out the front door, and you may go up into the sky, or you may just go out into your front or backyard. But when you get there, I'd like you to just stop and just say, I'd like to talk to, if you're a female, say, I'd like to talk to my inner medicine woman. If you're a male, I'd like to talk to my inner medicine man. You want to get in touch with this wise one that lives inside of you. Okay. And the drum beat is just the way to help you get in touch. Excuse me. So you don't really have to go to the upper or lower world for those of you that know how to journey. And if you want to go to the upper lower world, you certainly can. But the point is to just kind of fall into the drum, let the drum beat start to take you into a deeper space and just float out the front or the back of your home or your car, wherever you are, and ask to meet that medicine man or medicine woman. And then when you do, just notice how it feels to be with them. Some people are very visual and you may see them, and other people are just very kinesthetic and you may feel them, or you may hear something. You may hear some drumming, other drumming, their drumming. You may hear them chanting or saying something to you. And so what you're going to do is, once you have a connection with them for a few moments, ask, I would like to talk to the spirit of the holidays, and I would like to ask, how can I make this the most magnificent holiday season I've ever had? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And there's still one number that's a little bit loud. So if everyone could please mute yourself, whoever's got the 203 area code, if you could mute yourself, that would be great. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm going to drum for a little bit. You're going to go outside. You're going to meet your inner medicine man or inner medicine woman. And then you're going to ask, how can I make this the most magnificent holiday season? And you'll be guided. Again, they'll show you that you're going to do something daily. It could be walking or meditating or singing something. It could be an array of anything. I don't want to pre-suggest too much. So just kind of trust and know that it'll happen and all will be well. Okay. Some people like to close their eyes. Some people like to use blindfolds, eye pillows. You can use a bandana, but if you do close your eyes, your third eye tends to pop open a little bit more. You can see better. Okay, here we go. Enjoy, have fun with this, and welcome in your medicine man or medicine woman and the spirit of the holidays, and ask them, how can I make this the most magnificent holiday season? coming back. Okay, so just taking a deep cleansing breath in, calling yourself back into your body, noticing what happened in the journey. And if nothing happened at all, we're going to do a guided journey for a couple minutes just to make sure that for those of you that may not have made the connection, if it's your first time journeying, we're going to do a guided meditation for a couple minutes. So just ask everyone to just stay in that sacred space and that shamanic state of consciousness, and close your eyes and imagine that you're just moving through your front door, or the front door of where you are, and you're going outside. And you're standing outside and you're saying, I would like to meet my medicine man or medicine woman. I would love to meet you. That tribal part of myself, that woman of wisdom, that man of wisdom. Just putting your hands on your heart and imagining that that beautiful medicine man or medicine woman comes forward and starts rattling and chanting around you, healing every part of you, healing the parts of you that can feel anxiety around the holidays. Good. Imagine that that medicine man or medicine woman gives you a beautiful rock or a crystal, something for you to hold that will help you to feel balanced throughout the holiday season. And then as your medicine man or medicine woman stands next to you, I'd like you to imagine that you're calling in, I call upon the spirit of the holidays. Spirit of the holidays, I call upon you to come and be with me right now. Imagine that beautiful spirit coming before you. And you may clairvoyantly see what the spirit of the holiday looks like, or you may hear some bells or sounds. You may just have a warm feeling inside. Just using all of your senses to imagine that you are standing before the spirit of the holidays. You tell the spirit of the holidays, I want to enjoy you. I want to be happy and fulfilled and free and balanced. I want this to be the most magnificent holiday season I've ever had. But sometimes I feel anxiety or chaos or lack, or I feel what the collective feels. What would you suggest that I do on a daily basis to maintain my happiness, my balance, and to create a magnificent holiday season? And we're all just going to go into silence right now. Imagine the spirit of the holidays talking to you. Whatever you hear in your mind is your message. Allow yourself to receive a beautiful message. And now I'd like you to thank the spirit of the holidays for coming in to your frequency, for giving you any messages, whether you receive them conscious or subconsciously. Good. And now thanking the medicine man or medicine woman, and moving all of your awareness through the door back into your home or your office, wherever you are, calling all parts of yourself back into the present moment. Again, and thanking that beautiful medicine man or medicine woman, opening your eyes, just rolling the ankles, rolling the shoulders back. Coming back into the moment, circling the wrists, flicking out any tension, any residue of anything from past holidays. Good. Okay. And so I'm going to share what came in for me when I was doing the journey. Was I was told to open up my front door every morning and say, welcome, welcome, spirit of the holidays, come on in. And to allow it to be a celebration and to have little decorations around and just walk through the home throughout the day and just say, I love that this holiday season is such a celebration, and just allowing it to be a celebration. That's what I was getting. So in a couple minutes, we'll have an opportunity for people on here to share, but I want to close the circle and stop the recording before I do that so that everyone has privacy who wants to share. And so I'd like to thank all of my guides and angels, allies and power animals, and the spirits of the East, the South, the West, the North, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Thank you. And all together, we're going to imagine that we're holding hands. Whoever's here, imagine that we're holding hands. We're going to sing the circle song. I circle around the boundaries of the earth. I circle around the boundaries of the earth, wearing my long wing feathers as I fly, wearing my long wing feathers as I fly. I circle around the boundaries of the earth. Thanking all of the guidance that you received in the journey and in the guided meditation. And so be it. So it is. Amen and aho.